Welcome to the YouTube TV Pre-Kick Show. The wait is almost over. 32 teams started the season with one goal in mind, and now the two best teams stand one win away from glory. Tonight is about a superstar who always shines the brightest on the biggest stage. A victory tonight for Patrick Mahomes places him in that rarefied air of quarterbacks with 2 Super Bowl wins. His head coach, Andy Reid, is an even more personal storyline. He goes for trophy number 2 against the franchise that gave him his first head coaching job. The Super Bowl for the Kelceys, it's a family affair. For the first time in NFL history, 2 brothers, Travis and Jason, will battle it out for sibling bragging rights. Quarterback Jalen Hurts and his head coach Nick Sirianni both came to this franchise with little fanfare, but both have done the one thing that will win over the tough city of Philadelphia: win. Can they get one more tonight? It's Super Bowl 57 on Fox, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, and here we go. Come on into the broadcast booth. We're so excited to be with you. He's Greg Olson, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. And so we get closer to kickoff here, and I think about what these players are feeling. You went through it not too long ago, Super Bowl 50 with the Panthers. Give me a little insight here.
Yeah, I think what they're thinking right now is this game ever going to get here? You know, the 2-week lead up to the Super Bowl is really unlike any really anticipated game of your entire life. And they're in there right now. These 30 minutes, they feel real. You're doing your final touches, you're taping your ankles, you're getting your wrist taped, you're in your pre-game routine, because when you run out of this tunnel, a game that you've been waiting your entire life for, it'll be here.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the first time broadcasting a Super Bowl. The routines are all gone. That's kind of how we feel too, by the way. So I love what you said to me the other day. When you look at this game in the simplest form, it's the best player in Patrick Mahomes against the best roster in the Eagles.
Yeah, and you start with the Philadelphia Eagles. This is arguably across the league regarded as the best roster top to bottom, both sides of the ball. And Jalen Hurts, only in his second year as a full-time starter, he kind of broke out onto the scene. I'm not sure people anticipated him being in that MVP conversation, but when you look around this roster, there are all-pro players at almost every position on both sides. And then the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, what more is to say? The MVP, quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Now, don't get me wrong, they have a lot of talent around him. He has his fair share of weapons on both sides. But as the Kansas City Chiefs go, is how Patrick Mahomes go. And he's going to play a big role if they come out with a victory tonight.
And I think a fascinating matchup is Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs. When he was with the Giants, he took down the unbeaten Patriots in this building. What's his defense going to do against this unbelievable Philly offense?
Well, I think he might have to dip back into the old bag of tricks. I think he's going to have to change a little bit. The tendencies that we've seen from Kansas City's defense have been very pass heavy. A lot of light boxes, a lot of defensive backs on the field, safeties playing deep. And that served them really well, especially last week in the AFC Championship game. But this is a different animal. This run game, their ability to run, their offensive line, I think he's got to change it up a little bit, because you don't want Philadelphia to have their way with you, especially early with their run game.
I mean, maybe we get a little bit of fireworks. So you feel like this could be a high-scoring game, don't you?
I think so. If I'm Kansas City, I'm making this a race to 30 points. Make Jalen Hurts and this Philadelphia offense keep up with me. If I'm Andy Reid, I'm throwing early, I'm throwing often. I have the best player in the world, and I'm going to see if Philadelphia can keep up.
Well, the two best teams are here, the 2 #1 seeds, the Chiefs and the Eagles. For now, though, why don't we send it over to today's public address announcer, Alan Roach.
Joining us this evening are first responders and medical professionals from the Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals, and University of Cincinnati Medical Center. These heroes work every day to keep their communities safe, and also led Damar Hamlin's medical team during his recovery. Please give them a warm welcome to Super Bowl 57. Also joining us tonight, a special guest here to share his appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo Bills safety, DeMar Hamlin. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, is the league's highest honor. Now, accompanied by the world premiere of U2's reimagined One from Songs of Surrender, join us as we celebrate Walter's legacy and the impact award winners have on our communities.
Payton becomes the National Football League
Walter Payton is the mold of what an NFL player should be on and off the field.
Walter Payton leaves the legacy that we all aspire to be.
Walter Payton was inspirational. He was sweetness.
One love, one life, when it's one me in the night.
There's not a greater honor that could be bestowed upon anyone than being named the Walter Payton Man of the Year.
To have your name associated with some of these great men is an unbelievable honor.
This award is not won. This award is earned.
None of us know when the moment's going to present itself. The key is to always be available when it does.
Franco Harris was a legend in Pittsburgh. He really speaks to what the award is all about.
Love is a temple, you say. Love is the higher law.
At the end of the day, that's our ultimate responsibility on this earth.
It's an honor to try to live up to that each and every day of my life.
To have an award that means something about you as a human being, to me, that means the world.
One life with each other, sisters and brothers.
Please welcome this year's nominees, who represent the best of the NFL's commitment to philanthropy and community impact. And please give a warm welcome to Walter's children, Jarrett and Brittany. Joined by the 2021 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, Andrew Whitworth, who will present this year's award to Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott.
Being named Walter Payton Man of the Year is one of the highest honors of my entire career. And now, let me welcome your newest Walter Payton Man of the Year, Dak Prescott.
Joining us today on behalf of the National Association of the Deaf, American Sign Language performer Justina Miles. And to perform Lift Every Voice and Sing, please welcome Emmy Award winner Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Lift every voice I see, till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on. Let us march on. Let us march on till victory. Let us march on. Is won.
Well, much more to come here from Super Bowl 57. As the teams will take the field, we'll hear from Aaron Andrews and Tom Rinaldi and more. As we come back to Glendale, Arizona, the Super Bowl kickoff getting a little bit closer. And we're back after this. Welcome back to the YouTube TV pre-kick show. The Kansas City Chiefs back in the Super Bowl, and they're bringing a team with a perfect mixture of youth and experience, superstars and rookies. And oh, by the way, they have the MVP and a pretty good tight end.
Hey, Kingdom, I got 2 words for you. We're back! Kingdom, let's go! This the Super Bowl! Tell them about it, Frank. My boy. Show them how we do this. 9 to 5. Christopher Jones. Chris Jones. The human highlight machine. Jerick McKinnon is a touchdown machine. MVS.
Holy cow, what a play.
Let's get it. Watch now, dance all over it.
Trying to get to the end zone.
Juju, let's go.
The touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco breaking tackles. We hitting that second level.
He's a human wrecking machine, Travis Kelce.
He's the best tight end in the league. Take the mic, Travis. Give it up for this stone-looking sidearming. Make some noise. It's Patrick. Can't doubt the Chiefs. You can disrespect the Chiefs. Casey, you ready? We about to lift off. You're gonna have to deal with the Chiefs. Tell 'em, Pat.
Here comes your AFC champions, baby. Let's go.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
The Philadelphia Eagles have been soaring all season long. They're a complete team with a record-breaking offense and defense, and with just enough swagger for the sports-crazy city they play for.
Check, check. That's right, Philly fanatics. It's been a minute since I got this request. Show them how we do this. All right, everybody, stand up and wave those arms, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, DJ Khaled.
Let me see what you got.
It's a Philly thing.
Tell them about it, Brandon Grant. Sack. Oh, sack.
He's back.
Reddick's got him again. How about it, Hassan Reddick?
Another sack.
Another one. Hey, yo, Kelsey, I see that beard.
Hey, now sacks are fun, but we got to score some points if we want to win this one.
Give me all those touchdowns you got.
Hurts looking. Hurts firing.
Come on now, we love touchdowns. That's right.
It's going to be a party in Philadelphia tonight.
Give me A.J. Brown.
This offense is rolling now.
Let's go, Philly.
Devontae Smith. One-handed.
Let's give it up for Slim Reaper.
It's the Super Bowl, baby.
I get in front of the band on stage with the planet.
But you know what else we have, right?
Let him know.
He's our QB1, baby. It's Mr. Jalen Hurts.
Let's go, Jalen Hurts.
The Philadelphia Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl.
Show them how we do this, Jalen.
Here come the NFC champion.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, we've got both sidelines covered for you here tonight for this Super Bowl. We start with Aaron Andrews, who's with the Chiefs. I know, Aaron, that Patrick Mahomes has only been asked 20,000 times about the ankle, but let me ask you, how's his ankle doing?
Hey, well, we all saw it in practice, and we'll tell everyone that ankle, it looked good. Patrick shared with us, before they played in the AFC Championship, he thought to himself, man, just get me through this game so I can have 2 weeks to rehab and then get to the Super Bowl. Well, here we are. He said, I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely better than that AFC Championship. Mahomes also shared with me this. His past 2 Super Bowl games, he told me, I haven't played that great. Why? He told me, I tried to do everything. I tried to take over. I didn't rely on my teammates. What did you learn from those 2 Super Bowls, Patrick Mahomes? He said, I don't have to be Superman. He also said if there's a negative play or situation, I have to just move on and stay in the moment. All right, let's move on over to the Philadelphia Eagles and Tom Rinaldi.
EA, thank you very much. While Nick Sirianni said there are no limitations for his quarterback heading into this game, when I asked Jalen Hurts if he was less than 100% heading into the Super Bowl, he said that would be an accurate statement to make. Hurts has continued to receive treatment to the throwing shoulder that he injured late in the season. Worth watching how it affects his motion and if he gets hit during this game. As for Sirianni, he told us about a ritual that he has before the season begins, where he listens to the national anthem, the iconic version from Whitney Houston before Super Bowl 25. I get emotional when I hear it. He tries to picture himself on the sideline before a Super Bowl as a goal. The reality has now arrived to take the place of the vision. And he said if there's a moment where he'll take in the journey to get here, it will likely be during the playing of the anthem, which isn't very far away, guys. Here we go.
Well, good thing we have a lot of cameras, Tom. We'll probably watch and see if that happens. Coming up, we celebrate America with the singing of our national anthem performed by Chris Stapleton. Welcome back to the YouTube TV Pre-Kick Show here in Glendale, Arizona, as we now go over to public address announcer Alan Roach.
Joining us today on behalf of the National Association of the Deaf, ASL signer from the Navajo Nation, Colin Denny. In celebration of our country, performing America the Beautiful, 12-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, songwriter, and producer, Babyface.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber ways of grain. for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God sent His grace on thee and crown thy good with brother from sea to shining sea. Oh, America, America, God sent His grace. God sent His grace on thee and crown thy good with brother good from sea to shining sea, shining sea. America, ooh, see.
From the nation's capital and the military district of Washington, today's colors will be presented by the Armed Forces Color Guard and Drummers and the President's own United States Marine Band.
Colors, present arms.
Please welcome, on behalf of the NAD, ASL performer and Academy Award winner, Troy Kotzer. To honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon spur, singing out, yeah, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our thanks to the U.S. Navy and the first ever all-woman team of aviators doing a Super Bowl flyover, and the coin toss from Glendale coming up next.
The YouTube TV Pre-Kick Show on Fox is sponsored by YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket is coming soon to YouTube and YouTube TV.
Welcome back to the YouTube TV Super Bowl Pre-Kick Show. And once again, let's go to our public address announcer, Alan
Please
Roach.
welcome the captains from the Chiefs and the Eagles. And tonight's referee, Carl Shepherds. And now, a special introduction of our honorary captains and the story of the hero who brought them together.
As athletes, we'd play a football game, which, times like this, you stop and think about just how, not only how good we have it, but what freedoms were allowed.
A day after 9/11, Pat Tillman knew he could do more. He gave up his NFL career to join the U.S. Army Rangers and ultimately lost his life in the line of duty. Today, Pat's principles live on in an organization that bears his name and its scholarship recipients who embody his spirit. Like Tillman, Dave Prakash felt compelled to serve after 9/11.
When I was 29, I was a doctor, but I felt I needed to do more. So I put my medical career aside and joined the Air Force.
After his career as an operational test pilot, Dave now develops artificial intelligence-based technologies to serve patients. Professional care helped Fabergé Flint overcome the trauma of losing her husband in combat.
I started the Staff Sergeant Brian A. Lewis Award. It provides financial support to students in pursuit of higher education.
At Athens Technical College, Fabergé guides the educational pursuits of the underrepresented, a passion she shares with reservist Haejung Park.
I earned my citizenship through the Army, and now I study economic and environmental impacts on health and well-being.
A recent doctoral graduate, Haejung hopes to improve communities by connecting developmental science to policymaking, while Robert Ham's focus is behind the lens.
As a combat cameraman, I wanted to share authentic stories of service and honor those who fight for our nation.
This award-winning filmmaker covers military and humanity.
Love you.
As seen in Robert's tribute to his late wife, Melanie. These four extraordinary people, and nearly 1,000 more, are known as Tillman Scholars, creators, thinkers, educators, leaders, all with service ties, all driven to change the world, and all thanks to one man's sacrifice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the honorary captains for Super Bowl 57, Tillman Scholars, Dave Prakash, Haejung Park, Robert Ham, and to flip the coin, Fabergé Flint. And now, referee Carl Shepherds.
Fabergé, thank you for joining us at today's toss. We appreciate all the work that you and your colleagues do at the Pat Tillman Foundation to help our military families and veterans. Thank you. Captains, congratulations on earning the opportunity to play in Super Bowl 57. Your achievements are memorialized on the tail side of the coin, with each representing your team logo. This will be tails. The head side of the coin is the Super Bowl 57 logo. Kansas City, you're the visiting team. What is your call?
Tails.
Kansas City has called tails. Fabergé, if you would please toss the coin. It is tails. Kansas City has won the toss. They will defer their choice to the second half. Philadelphia will get the ball first at this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, just think about this. You go back, it wasn't even called Super Bowl I yet, 1967. The coin toss there, pretty simple. Just now, there's a couple more people on the field, a little bit more fanfare for Super Bowl 57. The Eagles will get the ball first and kick off. Super Bowl 57 on Fox comes your way right after this.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We see today's stars with all their ability, all their gifts. How easy it must have been to be that 1 in a million talent.
What does it say?
Destinies written out on paved roads.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Now Tua does have his helmet on, so does Jalen Hurts.
What if I told you these were once kids staring up at an impossible dream? The passed over, the doubted.
Darius, you got to start being realistic.
You got this, Isaiah. You got it. All the way. Come on. Come on. Push. Push.
I can't do it. I think everybody always had an opinion.
I always heard you're too small.
Unorthodox.
Too weak.
A lot of people told me that I had the potential, but I just didn't know how to do it.
The dismissed. The never gonna happen.
Devontae, it's gonna be a long time before you see the field again.
But what if they went left instead of right?
Detroit Tigers select Mahomes, Patrick.
If they stood in front of giant wall after giant wall and turned back, how lucky are we that they went right?
Come on.
You got this. You got this.
Fought through the adversity
Why not you?
and the roadblocks.
You're gonna grow, okay?
Because the payoff was worth it.
Caught by Devontae Smith.
If you quit, you'll regret it.
Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown.
Jalen. Jay, why transfer now?
Jalen Hurts. Goes in for the touchdown.
Here they are now, the best in the world.
Getting to this moment, man, has been a blessing.
Can't wait to go out there and play this game with my teammates that I love.
We're right here. We're right here.
To be on this stage.
This opportunity to go out there and put on the show in front of the world.
The Chiefs,
The Chiefs and the Eagles playing for the Super Bowl, living out the impossible dream. Welcome to Super Bowl 57 on Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. An entire season has been played for the right to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Please welcome, 35 years after his Super Bowl 22 MVP performance, NFL legend Doug Williams. Joining Doug, representing the Chiefs, Hall of Fame offensive lineman Will Shields. And representing the Eagles, Hall of Fame wide receiver Harold Carmichael. Super Bowl 57 starts now.
Well, I feel like we might as well kick this thing off, right? The Chiefs won the coin toss. They've deferred. The Eagles will receive in Spanish language broadcast available tonight on Fox Deportes. It's a gorgeous day here in Glendale. The roof is open in Arizona, so temperatures beautiful now. They get a little cooler as the night goes on in this desert air. And we can't wait to get started. Super Bowl 57. Here we go. And so the Eagles will start on their own 25-yard line.